5 addictions people will crave during the next few months. Everyone agrees there has been a change in our lives and our habits was disrupted. What about those habits that we couldn't live without? Number 1. Cigarettes. Because of the circumstances, people have realized that with a virus that attacks the lungs, the risk is tripled. While hardnet smokers continue to tell themselves that we are all going to die of something one day, the others, for the first time, regret having started. Do not abandon. The sophisticates are behind you. Now it's been a few weeks that some have stopped. Well done. But since it is an addiction, it may have consequences on the body and mental health. Number 2. Shopping. That is the sweet scene of certain sophistes. Unfortunately, the shops are closed. Sincerely, take this point seriously. Shopping is really an addiction for some people. Shopping helps them feel an emptiness by acquiring new things, useful or unnecessary. Fortunately, they still have the option to buy online, but it allows less to clear the mind than when you spend an hour in the middle of various articles. What if you try to fill that gap with something you won't get addicted to? Number 3. Fast food. Fortunately, in some places, it is still possible to order online or to McDrive, for example. But the problem is that the lady called conscience comes to remind us that we can no longer eat it as before because the immune system and stuff, or the fact that we stay at home so we do less exercises. In addition, it is complicated not to risk anything at all, from the kitchens to the delivery man's motorcycle and from the delivery man's to his table. Others therefore decided to abstain. You always have frozen fries and burger. So if the difference is too great, take refuge in chocolate. Not any of them, dark chocolate instead. It may cut your fat and salty appetite. Number 4. Party or alcohol afloat. Our students are already nostalgic for crowded rooms. You might as well be warned. If this problem tends to be solved, places like nightclubs, bars, and parties will be among the last. So we know that it has already started to give eczema of having to party by video conference, but we are sure that you can find something else that defines you than this reputation as a party animal. For alcohol, it's not as cool to drink at home as it is in bar, isn't it? If you are just disgusted by the idea of getting drunk on your own in front of Netflix, then there are some ideas about how to get free of alcohol addiction on the net. Let's go. Number 5. Tattoos. We recently discovered that tattoos are an addiction. In any case, it is our experience. Rare are the people who just tattoo one thing and stop there. In general, there is always an important event, an important person, or a new philosophy to be engraved on the skin. Some people realize that they have made a diary on their own skin when the tattoo artist no longer has placed for the new drawing. Dear tattoo lover, take advantage of this period to put this love or this new motto on paper. Ask yourself if in 20 years you will still think the same way or something else. Now, the bonus point, sex. We hope not to shock anyone with this point. While it was so obvious for some people to do it, now in addition to the condom, you need gloves, masks, foot protectors, hair. In short, addicts can no longer freely indulge in this without running the risk of contamination. But the worst part is that the sources of supply, such as nightclubs, street corners, are now deserted. Come on, if you are concerned, know that we believe in you. You can find something else in life that drives you. Subscribe now, the last video can help you suffer less. Before you leave, here is the point to reward passionate people. Drugs. As we are not involved in underground networks, we cannot tell you the acrobatics that some people make up for this lack. In some places, you need a certificate to go out, so the regulars' headquarters are closed. We must find the solution to let go. We know personally a person who has been free from drugs addiction. Become a sophiste so as not to miss his testimony one day on the channel. What is the addiction that causes you the most empathy? Tell us why. Bye bye.